Imagine a little boy barely 3 years old, wandering into his father's workshop. His eyes sparkle with curiosity when he looks at the tools on the bench. Among them is a sharp, pointed tool used for piercing leather. It catches his attention. He reaches for it, his tiny hands trying to mimic the work he had seen his father do. But in an instant, tragedy strikes. The tool slips, piercing his eye. The pain is unimaginable. The infection spreads, first claiming the injured eye and soon after his other eye as well. By the age of 5, this once lively child is left in total darkness. What would you expect of a child in such circumstances? To retreat or to give up? But this boy was different. Instead of being defeated by his blindness, he would go on to create something extraordinary, something that would give millions of blind individuals a way to read, write, and thrive. His name is Louis Braille. Today, we are not just talking about Louis Braille. We are stepping into his world. Join us to visit his home where his extraordinary story began. Louis Braille was born into a hard-working family in Courtrai in France. He had 3 siblings and he is the youngest child. Each member of his family played a significant role in shaping his early life and supporting through his challenges. His father is Simon René Braille. He was a skilled leather worker who crafted saddles, harnesses, and other items in his workshop. It was Simon's tools that fascinated young Louis and tragically led into the accident that caused his blindness. His mother, Monique Braille, is a loving and devoted homemaker. After Louis lost his sight, she encouraged his curiosity and resilience. Monique's unwavering support helped Louis build the confidence that would later drive his innovations. Louis attended a local village school where he studied along with other children who were sighted. While the other children read books and play games, Louis relied on his sense of touch and memory to keep up with lessons. His classmates were amazed at how quickly he could memorize lessons or how he could still participate in conversations and debates. One of his teachers later recalled that Louis was the first to raise his hand for any kind of challenge, and he always wanted to take part in the learning process. At the age of 10, Louis Braille left his village and moved to Paris to attend the Royal Institute for Blind Youth. It was a special school for blind children and, however, the teaching methods were still limited. It was large embossed letters that blind students could trace with their fingers. But it was a slow and inefficient method. Louis quickly grew frustrated with these methods and began to imagine a better system. At the age of 12, he discovered a system called night writing. It is a system of raised dots developed by a French army officer for soldiers to read in the dark. Louis realized this system could be simplified for everyday use. And by the age of 15, he had developed this Braille system. It is a 6-dot system that allowed blind people to read and write efficiently. It uses a series of 6 small raised dots arranged in a 3x2 grid. Each combination of dots represents a letter, number, punctuation mark, or even a musical note. By feeling the arrangement of these raised dots with their fingers, blind people can read and write, just like sighted people use regular letters. This system is simple, efficient, and allows for easy learning. He consulted 20 dictionaries and grammar books to make sure his system could represent all aspects of language, from letters to punctuation to even musical notation. Louis Braille invented this system in 1824 when he was just 15 years old and still used around the world today. Then he became a teacher at the same institute and educated the other blind students by improving his system. He also developed a system for mathematics which made studying subjects like algebra and geometry to the students. And also he invented a writing machine that could emboss braille dots into paper quickly and efficiently. This machine used a set of keys, each corresponding to one of the 6 dots in the braille system. By pressing the keys, a blind person could quickly type and emboss the braille characters onto paper. Later, it has been developed in more advanced way. Louis was passionate about music and he was a skilled player of both the organ and cello. His love for music played a significant role in his development of Braille's musical notation system. Louis Braille passed away on 6th of January in 1852 at the age of 43. He died from tuberculosis, a common and deadly disease at that time. Though his system was not widely acknowledged during his lifetime, Louis Braille began to receive recognition after his death. Today, Louis Braille is seen as a hero who changed the lives of millions of blind individuals all over the world. And his Braille system remains one of the most important inventions in human history. As we reflect on Louis Braille's incredible journey, let's take a moment to recognize the resilience and brilliance of blind individuals around the world. They remind us that every person, no matter their challenges, has the potential to achieve greatness when given the right support and understanding. Let's strive to build a world that's more inclusive, compassionate, and accessible for everyone. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it meaningful, please consider subscribing to support more videos like this. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.